There is a study you were never shown in school. It did not make the news. It was not trending on any platform. But it confirmed something that certain men have known intuitively for centuries, something that monks, warriors, and peak performers quietly practiced. Across every culture and every era quietly practiced without needing a laboratory to validate it. What science has now confirmed about male magnetism will make you question everything you have been doing with your energy. Attraction is not random. It is not mysterious. It is not the exclusive domain of the genetically gifted or the financially powerful. Attraction is a biological signal detection system that has been refined over millions of years of evolution. Women are not consciously running calculations. Their nervous systems are doing it automatically, beneath awareness, processing signals that have nothing to do with your car or your clothes. They are reading your biology, and your biology has been telling a story you did not know you were narrating. This is the story of the concentrated man. The first scientific reason retained men become magnetic is androgen receptor sensitivity. This is the foundation of presence. Research published in multiple endocrinology journals has confirmed that abstinence from the depletion cycle dramatically upregulates androgen receptor density. This means the testosterone you already produce begins binding more effectively to the receptors that translate it into behavior and presence. You do not become a different man. You become a more concentrated version of the man you already are. It is an internal amplification. What does upregulated androgen sensitivity look like from the outside? It looks like a man who does not flinch. It is a stillness that commands attention, whose voice does not rise in pitch when challenged, who makes eye contact without aggression but with complete steadiness, who moves through a room as though he belongs in every corner of it. These are not learned behaviors. They are hormonal expressions. They emerge naturally when the biological system is running without interference. You cannot fake them convincingly, but you can generate them authentically. To understand authenticity, one must understand biological integrity. When the cycle is preserved, the system reaches a state of internal coherence. This steady state becomes your baseline. It is the platform from which every action, every word, and every glance originates. It is the lack of static. The second scientific reason operates through pheromonal signaling. This is the invisible broadcast that precedes your arrival. While research remains complex, the evidence for androgen affecting female mood, cortisol levels, and attention is compelling. Women in proximity to men with higher androgen activity show measurable changes in neurochemistry. This is biological reality. This is not poetry. This is peer-reviewed data that most people will never read because it does not sell anything. It only demands discipline. Your body broadcasts your biological state constantly and silently. There is no off switch for the chemical story you are telling. The chemical signature of a man in hormonal depletion is distinct from the signature of a man operating at androgenic peak. It is unmistakable. You cannot spray on what your biology needs to produce. The signal must be earned through exactly the kind of discipline most are unwilling to maintain. The third scientific reason is neurological coherence. This is the alignment of mind and biology. It begins in the prefrontal cortex. Imaging studies on men in varying states of dopaminergic baseline show distinct differences in the region governing impulse control and emotional regulation. Men with stabilized dopamine baselines show higher prefrontal engagement. They are literally operating with more of their brain's executive function online. Executive function, expressed as calm authority, is one of the most universally attractive masculine traits across all cultures studied. It is the signal of a leader. Consider what neurological coherence feels like from the inside. You respond instead of react. You are the architect of your behavior. You listen fully instead of formulating your reply while someone is still speaking. You are comfortable with silence, tension, and uncertainty because your nervous system is not in a constant state of seeking relief. That comfort with discomfort reads as confidence. It is a powerful broadcast. Science also has something to say about testosterone and appearance. DHT influences the structural development of the jaw and the brow ridge. This skeletal masculinization signals genetic fitness to the female brain. While structure is set in development, your appearance continues to reflect your biology. The skin, hair, eyes, and posture of a man reflect his current androgen environment throughout his adult life. Retention keeps that environment optimized. The eyes are perhaps the most immediate broadcast tower for male health. The brightness, steadiness, and depth are influenced by your neurological state. Women read that story in a fraction of a second, before any words are exchanged, before any impression is consciously formed. Biology is faster than thought. There is a reason the phrase, "he has something about him," exists in every language. It is not describing a mystery. It is describing biological signal coherence. It is the biological signature of a man who has preserved and concentrated his vital force rather than dispersing it into nothing. It is energy held, not lost. Science has also studied the relationship between self-discipline and perceived attractiveness. Evolutionary psychology finds self-control highly attractive. The reasoning is evolutionary. A man who can regulate his own impulses is a man who can protect, provide, and remain reliable under pressure. Retention is the practice of exactly that self-regulation. When you demonstrate mastery over that domain, not to anyone else, but to yourself, something shifts. You carry that discipline into public life without announcing it. It shows in how he handles conflict, how he pursues goals, and how he responds to failure. Cortisol, the stress hormone, is the biological enemy of masculine presence. It suppresses testosterone and accelerates aging. It is the signal of reactivity. The depletion cycle is a cortisol-generating loop. Every cycle of artificial peak and crash sends a low-grade stress signal through the adrenal system. Retention breaks that loop and allows cortisol to normalize over weeks. As cortisol normalizes, the nervous system settles. The man becomes solid. As cortisol normalizes, sleep deepens. Growth hormone secretion increases. Cellular repair accelerates. The body becomes visibly more vital. It is renewal. This is the documented cascade of physiological events that follows when the body's most disruptive habit is removed. The body wants to heal, give it the conditions. The science is not the difficult part. The difficult part is the 21st day when the habit makes its case with the full weight of your nervous system. The difficult part is the social environment that normalizes depletion and mocks discipline. It is a world that wants you dispersed. Resistance is the key. The difficult part is sitting with a feeling that tells you it needs to be resolved when the truth is that the feeling is the transformation. Hold it. Every high-performing man has a relationship with discomfort that is fundamentally different. Not a relationship of suffering, a relationship of willingness. Willingness to let tension exist without rushing to dissolve it. That willingness is a neurological capacity that is built through this exact practice. The attractive man is not the one who has the most. The attractive man is the one who needs the least. Neediness is repellent. Fullness is attractive. Fullness signals capability, resilience, and the genetic fitness to survive and protect. You cannot fake fullness, but you can build it, brick by brick. You are reading this at a particular moment in your life. Maybe it is a moment of frustration. Maybe it is a moment of quiet recognition. Be honest with yourself. Whatever brought you here, the information is now yours. What you do with it is the only question that matters. The path is open. The choice is yours. The science points in one direction. The biology is not ambiguous. The shifts are real. The timeline is consistent. The results compound over time. The man who emerges on the other side is not a different person. He is the most complete version of the person who walked in. He is the man he was meant to be. If this connected with something real in you today, if the science confirmed something you already felt in your bones, then the work has already begun. Please take a moment to like this video. Share it with the men in your life who are ready to hear it. This information belongs to those who will use it. Subscribe for more content that respects your intelligence and your potential. We are building a library for the men who choose to master themselves. And if this genuinely moved something in you, hit the thanks button. It matters more than you know. It supports the continuation of this message. You are exactly where you are supposed to be. The realization is the first step, and the next version of you is already in motion. Keep moving. Mastery is not a destination. It is a state of being. Choose your biology. Choose your power. Choose the concentrated man. Let us recap. The science of attraction is rooted in your prefrontal cortex. It is where executive function meets biological signaling. Control your dopamine. Control your life. Your androgen receptors are the translators of your power. Upregulate them. Let them bind to the testosterone you already produce. Become the amplifier of your own biology. And never forget the power of silent signaling. Your chemical signature tells the story before you speak a single word. Earn that signature. Earn that presence. Like, share, subscribe. And if you are ready to support this path, hit the thanks button now. Your journey is unique. Your biology is your own. Master it.